hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me get just a few more things set up here. There we are. Okay. Chat is where I can read it. Okay. All right. So we are playing more Honkai Star Rail today, and I want to say thank you so much for everybody that came to the last stream, and then also thank you so much for all of the views on the shorts from last stream. You guys seem to really like those, and that was awesome. That was awesome. I appreciate it. Um, let's see. Let's play the game. All right, last we left off, we were doing Tales of the Fantastic. I believe we did chapter 3, so today we're working on, or I think yesterday we did chapter 1 and 2, and today we are working on chapter 3. This took us to a really awesome place uh, with dragons swimming in the water and this, like, kind of like coral reef sort of area that has had like all the water removed so you can like walk down into it. It's pretty awesome. Okay. So I think now we're going to go with we're going to go make, we have to forge some weapons, I believe. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. And we are starting the challenge. Here we go. All right. Let me make sure that I am. I'm going to make myself a little bit. It seems like I'm covering up. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm covering up the text because I'm reading it to you guys anyway. So that's probably fine. Okay. April Naders, if you really want to help purge this beast from Xianzhou, we'll have to forge a divine weapon, the life-destroying, star-shattering blade of truth. Plus 12. I'll just follow Xian's script. His first drafts are usually pretty sloppy. It doesn't matter. To stand any hope of standing toe-to-toe against Philanthia, there's going to be 2 parts needed to forge this star-shattering blade of truth. One is a hilt forged from the wood of the ambrosial arbor. The other is the blade forged from the embers of Rainbow's Lux arrow, known as Ingus Ariel. Ariel? How do you pronounce that? Aurele? I don't know. Okay, let's move on. We are at the Stargazer Novelia to search for material to craft a sword hilt. Let's see. Won't it be dangerous crafting a hilt from the ambrosial arbor wood? Where can I find arbor wood? I'll just ask her. I can find the wood. You might not be aware that the seeds used by the Xianzhou to grow star skiffs are of the same origin as the arbor. Such wood to make sword hilts won't be the same by using wood straight off the arbor, but it's more than enough to defeat one more Lord Ravager. Now then, we need some star skiff growth boosters to stimulate these seeds and give us enough material to make a hilt. It's always been a Starskiff nursery here. And there should be plenty nearby. Let's take a look around and see what we can use. And see if we can use what we got at hand. Okay. Let's search around. Here's something. This should be the growth booster Cold Dragon Young was looking for. Let's take it back to him. That was easy. We found that so fast. Did you find the growth booster? Let me taste it and see if it's any good. Is it safe to taste this stuff? Hope it doesn't stimulate any growth on your tongue. Won't your mouth grow bigger? The top note has a faint whiff of alien perfume. This is of high quality. Next, we'll just need a suitable starskiff seed and we'll be able to cultivate a good sword hilt. Okay. Next, it's time to choose a starskiff seed from which to cultivate some good material for the sword hilt. Let's see, I think we need to go over this way. Up and over here. No, that looks to be more growth booster. Oh, maybe that is what we need. After injecting the growth booster, the High Elder sat in meditation as he performed the cloud hymn. Okay. All right. The seed grew explosively, sprouting wild tendrils in seconds like a thick tangle of roots. Okay. Wow. All right. Did that happen? Or how did that happen? I guess that was the wrong seed. Okay. All right. I guess I gotta keep hunting for more stuff. It's over here. Oh, there's one here. After injecting the growth booster, the High Elder sat in meditation as he performed the cloud hymn. The seed grew explosively, sprouting rapidly into the hull of a ship. Oh, that's really interesting. It's like how they're growing the starskiffs. It grew straight into a starskiff. Our growth boosting experiment failed. No one can wield a starskiff in combat. Yeah, it's probably too big. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, I need to go, I guess, way back this other way. Oh, there we go. Missed a stairway that was back here. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Injecting once more. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. The sea of the vessel gradually spouted and countless twigs converged into one, as if an invisible hand was weaving it into the shape of a hilt. That looks very, very similar to the star skip. Okay, sure. Oh, well, all right, sure. That looks good. It's like the horn of like an animal. Wonderful. Only a hilt made from ambrosial arbor can hope to withstand the rainbow's residual power in the ignis aureola. I don't know how to say that. So it would not harm its wielder. Now, let's head over to the Alchemy Commission. If my memories from previous life are correct, the ignis aureolae, which can cast the divine weapon, is stored over there. Okay. After this stream is done, I'm going to make a compilation of me trying to say this word. The star-shattering Blade of Truth is a divine artifact once wielded by Danfeng during the sedition of Imbititor Lunae. Okay. It is said that a sword is mightier when hidden. He therefore hid the ignis aureolae. Why can't I say this word? Aurelie. The I can't pronounce up this morning. Ignis Aurelie away from potential thieves before he was imprisoned. Fortunately, I still retain memories from my previous lives and can dimly recall that Danfeng has hidden a map somewhere deep in the Alchemy Commission that shows where the Ignis Aurelie is. Perhaps we can find this and the treasure will be practically revealed to us. Alright, let me guess. It's treasure hunting time, isn't it? So what? Interastral Peace Entertainment has shot over 60 films in the Alan Jones treasure hunting franchise. Treasure hunts are family-friendly fun. All right. Okay, where are we going now? I vaguely remember the treasure map ought to be... Oh, I didn't get to read all that. What the heck? It's somewhere around here. Do I need to... Aha. I think I found it. See, here's the map showing where the Ignis Aurelii is. Shammy, hello, hello. It's good to see you. How's your day going? Just track down the location shown and you'll be moments away from creating the divine weapon. We are continuing on with chapter 3 of this quest line. Okay, where are we going? Or can we, Oh, we can't fast travel, so we just have to walk all the way over there. Alright, that's fine. I like the music in this, this area right here. It reminds me of, Ghost in the Shell. Going great, playing Soul Knight, prequel, my build almost done. Nice. Oh, we're going back down here to the beach. Ooh. I love this area so much. Or this just like the whole like Xianzhou like area has been like lots of really cool sights to see. Okay, so let's get closer into there. There it is. After all these twists and turns, April Naders never thought things would end up right back at the start, under the almighty Alright Elixir Furnace at the Alchemy Commission. I feel like I'm butchering these names so badly, and I don't know how to pronounce some of this stuff. And the voice, like, there's no voice acting in some of these parts, so it doesn't, like, there's nothing for me to go by. The word alright pertains to the word gold. Dan Feng, hiding his treasure here is like hiding a tree in a forest, so close and yet undiscovered for several hundred years. What? How did they not know that it was here? How do you like my little callback for this mini cliffhanger? I mean, it's pretty good. This is like where we had the main battle, I think. Didn't any of the alchemists around here ever notice it? There's no saving grace for your screenwriting skills. I'll ask about the alchemists. No sooner said than done. Just as April Naders and Cold Dragon Young were about to dive into the elixir cauldron and unearth the Ignis Aurelii, A group of figures blocked their path. Are we going to do a battle? I think we're going to do a battle. No sooner said than done, just as April Nader... Oh, no, I'd already read that. Okay. Oh, no, looking for a fight, are we? Some good old treasure hunt guarding villainy, huh? Yes. Under the orders of Master Philanthia, I hereby vow to cut you all down. How cunning. Realizing April Nader's and the others' unusual actions, Philanthia was planning on using the treasure as bait to lure the Nameless into its trap. I feel like we're doing like a D&D campaign, and like like the writer for the story is like the dungeon master. The devil is delusional. Take the might of the Luofu Vidyahara. Come and get it, puny worms.
Don't get complacent.
Lance at the ready.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Your end approaches. Too little.
Nothing major.
Let's see. Balu, hit this little guy over here.
Pity you chose the wrong enemy.
Yeah. Get him.
To the finish.
Received divinity.
Unnecessary.
That which is seized must be repaid.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it in my place.
You don't look so good.
Oh, so close. She almost got him.
Allow me to see you off.
I'm on guard.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Nice.
I will dispatch you by my sword. Make good the loss.
Let me tend to your look with some feel.
Like she keeps saying like, let me tend to your wounds, but like we don't let her heal very often. She just doesn't need to heal.
Pity you chose the wrong enemy.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward. Lance at the ready.
Allow me to see you off.
Almost done.
Fail. Defend you.
Oh, you made Blake mad.
Be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Unnecessary. You impede me.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
I think the only character that I like more than Blade like is Jin Yuan, and I did not I didn't get him yet, but hopefully I will get him later. Valentia assumed dispatching crack troops would be enough to win. Little did it know that today, April Naders had the High Elder support and was far stronger than before. The Antimatter Legion was routed before long and utterly annihilated without a trace. With a flick of his sleeve, the High Elder elegantly moved his hands like billowing clouds as if communicating telepathically. With the huge elixir crucible before him, a strange light burst forth from the crucible. By the way, this is where the VFX artist can add some immersion special effects. And a lump of molten brilliance coalesced like condensation foam forming in the air. Alright, this is the Ignis Aurelie that would cast the star-shattering blade of truth. Oh. I didn't expect it to just be like a flaming brick. But I don't know. With the Ignis Aurelie in hand, the next step was to forge them into one instrument. Oh, I guess that does make sense, because it's basically like like an ingot of metal. This arduous task will need a trip to the Artisan Commission to borrow their creation furnace. Let's hit the road. We're here for it. Oh, Shemi, thank you again for that code that you shared yesterday. I did get to redeem that off of stream. And I got a little bit of goodies from it. It's been a rough journey, April Naders, but now that everything's in hand, we can start with the business of forging the star-shattering blade of truth. There are 3 conditions we need to meet in order to forge this divine weapon, and the sacred materials we have collected so far only count as 1. April Naders, do you know what the other 2 are? Some random world building rules you just made up. Some screenwriting nonsense. We're gonna go with some random world building rules you just made up. Jian, is this boy going to be okay on set? Totally unprofessional. It's okay, my old friend. The esteemed guest has rescued the Luofu, and naturally, he is no ordinary layperson. After all heroes have a bit of an ego. Alright, let's continue. The 2 other conditions needed to create the divine weapon are right here in our artisanship commission. And as they say, you need the right tools for the job. Without the smelting equipment and Bona Aqua here, creating a divine weapon would be impossible. As for the last condition, it's about how we forge the weapons. Fortunately, I still have memories from my previous life to serve us. Alright, if you remember everything, doesn't that mean you're basically Deng Feng? Is there anything that can't happen in this story? Let's go with this one. The forging process for the divine weapon is like this. Just listen to me. Heaven rains aqua vita, flames forge veratas aurelie, aether tilts askew, arbor sprouts anew, root bathes in imperial dew, iron grows with imperial hue, blade shatters starscape, jade eclipses, aggro shade. Okay. All right. Are you guys remembering all of this? It's going to be a quiz later. Did you get all that? The verse doesn't rhyme that perfectly. Hey, that's pretty picky. I didn't write this part anyway, so take up any criticism about the poetry with the author. Got it. Okay, next, go to the depths of the Artisanship Commission and use this formula to forge the weapon. Alright. Look at this pretty flower thing. Here, let's back up so we can see it better. Ooh. Isn't it cool? Alright, I'm ready to start forging the divine weapon. Step 1. What am I doing again? So I think I need to put in the Bona Aqua. Alright, what's next? And then I need to put in the Aurelile. Oh, that's just... and then put in the wood hilt. Okay. The next step is installing the hilt. How does that get done? Put the hilt wood in first and then the Bona Aqua. Put the Bona Aqua in first and then the hilt wood. Sculpt the hilt wood and then install it. Oh. I can't believe I got all those right. That was really good. We got everything on the first try. Phew. I finally forged. I did the process correctly, right? Oh, maybe? I think I messed up. Let's try that again. Oh, no. Okay. We have to go through this a few times before we get it right. Or wait, is it so be it? Let's try this. Star-shattering blade of truth is this weapon's old name, and it's been dragged through the mud since the fall of the High Elder. Now that you've recast it with skill and precision, why not give it a new name too? Oh, I guess we did do it right. Reaper of Nexus Modder. Big sword. Keep the old name. I'm going with Reaper of Nexus Modder. That's fun. Ha! I always knew that the Great April Naders was a very cultured young man. This blade is more than just a physical weapon. It connects, deciphers, and even modifiers the rulers of the world itself, an unusual but fitting name. Reaper of Nexus Modder, reborn once more, settled in April Nader's hands, who suddenly felt invincible. I have the power! With the dragon oil elixir flowing internally and the Vidyara High Elder's power protecting externally, our hero gripped onto this world-destroying divine blade, Reaper of Nexus Modder. At this time, there is only one thought in April Nader's head. The Lord Revenger must be destroyed so the Xianzhou can remain in peace. Are these our battle cries? Let's go in with Lord Revenger. Lord Revenger! All right, that one's done. Now we get to do the next part of the story. And that is heading to the final battle, I believe. That's what it says right here. The two heroes plunge deep into Scale Gorge waterscape, only to see a black shadow enshrouding the ambrosial arbor. It was none other than the root of all evil, the one trying to overthrow the Xianzhou, Fantalia. Wait, is Fantalia the big water dragon thing? I don't know. No, I don't think I fought that. Well, I guess because this is a story after the fact, so it could be different. Right here, right now, was the critical moment for Fantalia to absorb abundance powers from the ambrosial arbor. The Lord Ravager sneered, "Reckless ants, accept your fate." Abellinators raised the divine weapon fearlessly and dropped this line. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Oh, or we do the pirate. Oh man. I don't know. Alright, so we're raising the weapon fearlessly and drop this line. Will this blow pierce the stars?
Don't get complacent.
This guy's mad.
I will dispatch you by my sword. The fight is set.
Alright, get him, Blade.
Good.
Get him, get him.
Somebody needs a doctor.
Not this guy. This guy needs the opposite of a doctor. Ooh.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Allow me to see you off.
I'm on guard. To the finish! A blade's edge knows no mercy.
I guess this is gonna be like this battle's gonna be in different parts, but I don't know. Well, no, it says Fantalia up here, but that's
Look, listen, feel, taste.
it's not what I remember.
Well timed. Fail. To send you.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Ouchies!
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it in my place.
Nice. We got this.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Pity you chose the wrong.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Critical hit.
Dispatch you by my sword. Make good the loss.
Allow me to see you off.
Almost done.
I'm on guard.
Oh, I forgot to do the enhance thing. Oh well.
I'm okay.
Oh,
This flower, bloom.
Nice teamwork.
that's the first time he's had to heal me.
Wrong ending.
Finish him off, Lucha. That's it? I was expecting that to be more. As Philanthia's body crashed down, the crisis of the Xianzhou Luofu came to an end for now. However, just as April Naders and Cold Dragon Young were getting ready to celebrate, an evil creature lurking deep within the depths reached out its malevolent talons. Okay, now we're doing like the real battle, Mike. I think that should be just something bigger, right? I'm very sure that this should be a bigger battle. Hold on a second. Don't worry. I've told you many times already. The battle scenes write themselves. It's fine. I'll finish them up later. That's not the problem. Oh, there we go. Philanthia does not look like that. Yes. Hey, that was based on your descriptions. Plants on the back, monstrously huge, ferocious. That was not monstrously huge. Forget it, Apronators. Just forget about that. Treat it all as part of the artistic process. The budget for shooting Emergia would shoot through the roof if we really wanted to capture a ferocious and accurate likeness of Lord Ravenger. Yes, that's right. Don't worry about all the details. I'll revise them later. I'll keep going and bring the story to its denouement. Then, okay. Faced with an enemy unprecedented power, what will become of the Trailblazer and the High Elder of its Vidyara? The next scene is our final decisive battle. Xianzhou laments woes of age. Trailblazer fails Sanctum of Exaltation. Wait a sec. Why did I fail in this? Hey, that title is a spoiler. Both of these things are kind of true. Why am I failing? Come on, it's just a little gimmick for the next scene preview. I'm not really going to kill you off. Finally, I finished it. Thank you both for your help. This script of mine is pretty much done now. Looks like I'm not needed anymore, right? I'll head off then. Remember to send us the revisions once you're done so that we can sync up. Ah, yes. Definitely. As for Mr. Apronators, you're still waiting to see me wrap up the story, right? I'll get writing immediately. I would never dream of wasting your time. Mr. Cyan begins scribbling furiously as the time he radiates with delight. He's probably in such spirits because he managed to something. Shortly after, he raises his proud hand and hands over the manuscript to you. Now, the final scene, this epic finale of our story has finally been completed. Xianzhou laments woes of age, Trailblazer fails Sanctum of Exaltation. I hope you can give me some feedback once you read through it. Aside from that, I've also written down some side stories of your adventures on the Xianzhou. Feel free to come and have a read when you have the time. Give some comments and help me include them in the Legend of the Trailblazer. It's a whole series. Hey, I almost forgot. I'm having dinner tonight with some of my playwrights from the Mellow Golden Mare Immersia Club. Maybe I really am going to make it to the big stage. Aww. He's going to Hollywood, or whatever the form of Hollywood is for this. I have to get home, wash up and change my clothes. So much to do. See you next time. Alright. Well, that whole quest line is done. Let's collect our little daily things up here. And I guess we'll get into all that later. We're not going to go to the parlor car yet because this is I think this is the quest to like leave. So let's do, we still have like a bunch of like companion missions and a bunch of adventure missions to do. Let's start on this one down here because this is like the oldest one. Let's do this one.
Are there other matters?
There are always other matters. Oh, I'm not going the right way, am I? Oh yeah, I am. To go around here. All right, what brings you to the Realm Keeping Commission today? I'd like to borrow a Ditting. Do you mind telling us the purpose of your loan? Ditting is forensic equipment. By right, it can be lent to civilians. You talked about Bennett and the matter about Fu whatever red sheep. It's like I wrote that line myself. After listening to you, Jin Yuan heaves out a meaningful sigh. It happens again. You can borrow this Ditting, but you have to submit your result to us after you complete your investigation. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. It's my job to help people with their problems. Please be careful, though. Please be careful, though I know I can probably deal with any danger with your combat skills. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, let's see, I need to leave here. And then I have to go to the waterscape. All the way down here. Alright, according to Benna, this is where the released sheep went missing. Let me use the Ditting to search for clues in this area. Footprints, they seem to belong to an animal, and I think there is more than one pair. Let's follow the footprints for clues. These little, these little dogs are so cute. I would love for them to make, like, plushies of these. I would definitely buy one. They're super, super cute. Alright, show us the way, little guy. There's another base right here. Is it up further? Yeah. Wolf, does it even... Oh, I didn't get to read it. Okay. I'm gonna fight these things, I guess. You're simply a walking, moving lunch. A pack of wolves watches you hungrily. They are hungry. I don't taste good. Go eat the didding. No. We're not letting it eat the didding. It's not happening.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
I'm on guard.
Oh, I should have made him attack the other one. That's alright.
You impede me.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Your end approaches.
Enhance. And do this.
That paradise may be unleashed. Savor it in my place.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Let me tend to your wounds.
These wolves are all really, really cool too. There's like different kinds of them all throughout this area that you have to fight, and like there's some of my favorite like mobs in the game so far. Oh, nice. They look cute, mobs. Yeah, they do, right? Like, I don't know, like... I don't really want to beat them up. I want to give them snacks and take them home. Okay, it doesn't take you a lot of effort to finish the hungry wolves. As you were about to check their carcasses, a graceful but sarcastic female voice comes up behind you. Oh no, you killed them. What shall we do? I can't feed myself to them, right? They attacked me first. You will impose a fine on me next. You would like Pal World then? Have you played? No, I haven't played Pal World. I've seen some people play it, but I haven't gotten that game yet. Have you played it, Shammy? How did you like it? Even so, do you really have to kill them? Humans are intelligent because we can decide how much violence to use based on the situation. I mean, I didn't want to kill them. The game made me do it. We blame the devs. Let me introduce myself. My friends on the Luofu call me Zongshen. Those who are closer to me also call me Zongshen. I liked it, but I still like Soul Knight Prequel more. That's why I'm playing Soul Knight Prequel. My friend, you may not be aware that you have killed an animal released by the Unshackled. They are a group that enjoys rescuing animals from dangerous situations and releasing them. Uh-oh. Your actions earlier not only undermined your own merit, but also nullified the good deeds of a member of the Unshackled. I was not expecting like an animal rights moment coming into this game. It's usually like, you know, like the things that you attack are all like well defined, like if you don't kill them they'll kill you kind of a thing. So this is a new thing for the game. At this point, you might not be able to understand the belief of the Unshackled. Just be aware that these wolves are owned by someone. That's it. Huh. Hassath, hello, hello! Thank you for joining us! Your actions earlier not only broke the heart of the Unshackled member, but may have also enraged that merciful Aeon. Aeons wouldn't care about such trivial matters. What will happen if I enrage the Aeon? It doesn't matter, as I already detest the plague's author. Huh. What happens if I enrage the Aeon? Who knows? The will of the divine is unpredictable. That's probably very, very factual. Members of the Unshackled wouldn't be happy to see their hard-earned merits going down the drain. Why don't you come with me to meet the 4 benevolent ones of the Unshackled and explain yourself? Sorry, it's the 3 benevolent ones now. Is this a new scam? It seems like it. Even with 3 or 4 helpers, you still aren't my match. I mean, what did they think is going to happen with these wolves? Like, they've been attacking people like all over the place, so they're like releasing them back into the wild, but like nobody knows. I mean, like, I feel like there should be a sanctuary set up for them or something, or special colors that they're wearing. I don't know, anything to like let people know. But also, why are you just letting your wolves run on the beach with no leashes so they can just bite people? You don't do that with your dogs, right? You shouldn't do that with your wolves. I don't think they will ask you for compensation. After all, money means nothing to them. They attach great importance to intangible merits. Just see me as a tutor who recruits new followers and encourages people to do good. The 3 benevolent ones, why does she keep saying that? It should be at the Alchemy Commission right now. Let's head over there. Something is so fishy with this. This reminds me of when we were taken like as a recruit for this, like, it was like a cult kind of a thing earlier in the game, like in this area. And they were kind of like, oh yeah, we're totally good guys, but they weren't. Alright, I guess we just are not worrying about the sheep that we were supposed to be looking for. My little titter, like, doggy thing is gone now too. That actually, like, kind of pisses me off that she took that. Or like that now we have to go do something else. I mean, I like those wolves, but I also wanted to have a mission with that dog for a little longer. Okay, where are we going? Back to the Alchemy Commission. Oh, is this an area that I haven't been to or something? Why can't I not click over there? That's weird. Alright, probably this is the quickest way. Yeah, this will be right. I guess this is just a part I haven't explored yet. See, there's dogs here. And they're highlighted in red, which means that they're hostile. Okay, maybe we can sneak past them so we don't get in more trouble. Oh no, this is a part we haven't been to yet. Oh, do we go exploring before we meet up with them? Because there could be treasure, yes. Oh, what's that? Oh. And that is a puzzle. That leads to a treasure.
Allow me to see you off. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Time to go on the offensive.
Yeah.
The fight is
Not a scratch.
Abyss flower, bloom.
unnecessary.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Lamps ablaze.
Yes, I think that puzzle, once we, like, if we finish it, I'm pretty sure, like, it'll probably bring, like, a star skip up or something, and then there'll be a treasure chest in it.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
That's that. I hope they didn't see us. Oh, there's one right here. All right. Nice. A freight star skiff slowly moves into the jetty. What did I tell you? It's treasure. It's treasure, it's treasure, it's treasure. It's bountiful treasure. Musketeer rivets riding boots. We probably don't really need these, but if you get extra like loot like that, like you can use it to like boost up the stuff that you have. So collecting everything is a good idea. I think it is anyway. Especially if like you're not putting like money into the game, like getting all of those, like collecting any of the materials or any of the chests and stuff is a good idea. All right, let's go talk to these people. Oh, there's another chest over here. Hold on, let's get this one.
That's all.
This area also has like a lot of chests in it, I noticed, like compared to the previous area that was what's this, an elevator? Okay. The previous area is like for that was Gerillo. I think this one had like more chests, it seemed like. What happens if I, where is this going to? I'm gonna go check this out real quick. Oh, maybe I could have gotten to this a lot quicker through here. I think I took like the long way to this, like a little part right here. Yeah, what is this? You notice an express box in the distance shaking, though the frequency of its shuddering movements are slowly diminishing. What's inside remains a mystery to you. As you open the box, you feel a sensation of cold metallic material against your fingertips. Upon closer inspection, you discover the side crane on the brink of a complete breakdown. Oh. Certificate yawn. Yawn? Younger in the Cloud Knight. Quick, go save Youngrid. The Cycrane's wings are fluttering weakly. Just as its movements is about to stop, it suddenly widens its eyes and gasps for help. Aww. The Cycrane speaks with great strain, as if it knows its borrowed time is running out. Just as it finishes its words, the Cycrane's head greets the ground with a resonating crash, and now it no longer responds to your touch. Aw, that's so sad. In the instance of the collapse, thin sheets of paper slip from the cracks of the box, and you quickly pick them all up. Oh. Well, that was worth exploring up here for. Okay, this is going back to like the main area. So I think we just go do this quest now. The one that we're actually on. Look, the 4 people over there are the 4 benevolent ones of the Unshackled. Let me introduce them to you. She said 3 before. She kept correcting herself, so now she's saying 4 again. What is going on? The woman on the left is Tanya, the leading figure of the Beast faction in the Unshackled, and passionate about releasing powerful wild beasts. The wolves you killed were raised by her. Well, she didn't raise them very well because they didn't have very good manners. I think you've met the one next to Tanya. Her name is Benna. She's a leader of the Nurture faction. The faction mainly releases rare, fragile, and endangered animals. Next is Heathman. He leads the Planet faction that is dedicated to the Plant faction that is dedicated to releasing plants. How do you release plants? They don't really like walk around. You plant plants, right? Last but not least, that's Danon. Their names are all over the place. The fella is a local, but he's just been jointly ousted from the 4 benevolent ones by the other 3. Oh, okay. It's because he likes to release the microorganisms in water. The other 3 leaders think he's not taking the act of releasing life seriously, so they called him leader of the Fooling Around faction and kicked him out. What? Please wait here while I explain your incident to them. Zongsen approaches the 4 benevolent ones and talks to them. After a while, she turns around and beckons you over. Okay. I mean, I only saved your, like, whole entire thing here. Zongshen is the young talent who is interested in joining us. Oh, Zongsen, is this the young talent who's interested in joining us? I mean, I'm not really having a say in it. Yes, this is April Naders. Some of you might have heard of that name. This is distinguished this is the distinguished guest invited by General Jin Yuan on the Seal of Divine Foresight. Yeah, when did I say I want to join? When you agreed to come with me and meet them, didn't you say yes because you wanted to do good and learn more about the way of abundance and unshackled? I mean, look, lady, I'm kind of busy. Wait a minute. Isn't this the person I hired to investigate the disappearance of the Faunus red sheep? Have you gotten to the bottom of it? Yeah, it's your freaking wolves that probably destroyed that sheep. Yes. It was a bunch of abominations of abundance that ate your sheep. Don't worry, this hero Apronator's already eliminated those monsters. I already told you the wolves attacked first. I'm not interested, so there's no need to pay me for my medical fees. What? It eliminated them. You killed the wolves I released? How brutal. I mean... And you, Zongshan, what do you mean by abominations of abundance? How many times do I have to repeat myself? Those that received Yoshi's blessing are no abominations. They're literally indistinguishable from the abominations of abundance. These people are kind of unreasonable. So Tanya, you are the culprit. I only released the fauna's red sheep in the Scale Gorge waterscape because I thought that area was free of beast. Why did you release the wolves there too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shut up, both of you. Gold fringe alfalfa I released were all eaten by the sheep. Oh my gosh. Your annoying alfalfa grew all over the place and disrupted the entire ecosystem of that planet. If that hadn't been for your alfalfas, the red fauna sheep population would have boomed, and they would have been hunted to near extinction. Or the red fauna sheep population wouldn't have boomed, and they would have been hunted to near extinction by the local hunters, and I wouldn't have had to buy them at a high price and release them. Alright, stop bickering. It isn't appropriate to fight before outsiders. I mean, I don't know. Keep your mouth shut, you mineral water releasing clown. Oh, jeez. What's wrong with releasing the Scale Gorge spring water? At least I won't get embroiled in this ridiculous battle of the food chain. What exactly are you guys doing? Are you releasing animals or holding a beast fight? Yeah, really, really. This, all of these people seem completely irresponsible. You can't just, like, raise, like, a bunch of animals and just haphazardly release them wherever. Like, that doesn't work like that. They're risking further damage to this ecosystem. Alright. A certain suspended employee shouldn't be fanning the flames here. I'll leave you to your argument. Is this how you welcome new members? Why not decide the winner through a fight? I'll be the referee. I'll just leave them to their argument. Hey, please don't go. I'll mediate their dispute. I mean, everyone, please stop fighting. Although April Naders has killed the wolves released by Tanya and ruined those kind efforts, he intended to redeem this error by joining the Unshackled. They'll do a lot of kind deeds in the future. How does that sound, everyone? My darling wolves. No, I can't accept this. I don't think you should be in charge of these wolves. I'm fine with it. After all, April Naders has helped me get to the bottom of the disappearance of the fauna's red sheep. There we go. She's kind of sensible. It's nay for me too. The person seems to be violent by nature. Can they understand the spirit of releasing life? I've been saving lives through this whole game, Nanan. This whole game. You don't even know. You don't even know what I do. Enough. Mineral water guy. I can let him join us, but I'll be especially strict with them. I have no problem with that. Someone seems to have sent a message. I should reply to it. Awesome. Your membership has been approved unanimously. I remember every new member of the Unshackled has to go through a newcomer trial. Let's discuss a trial to be arranged for April Naders. Zongshan has a point. Let's test April Nader's ability to go through the newcomer trial. Do I have to do this? I really don't want to join this. This seems like a group of kids that has to be babysat. Someone's looking for me. Please go ahead with the discussion. Don't go too far away, boy. Now that you have killed my wolves, you must contribute the same amount of merits, whether you join our group or not. That's the only way I'll forgive you. Tisk, I'll ignore them and check the messages first. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, I don't actually... Oh, go to a quiet place. Okay, Jinyan. April Naders, did you find the sheep? Dude, are you okay? Please reply if you see this message. Are you still alive? I'm alive. Okay, so sorry. Oh my gosh, this goes so fast. Okay, so sorry I just got around to answering this. I found the sheep, but they were all eaten by wolves. The wolves haven't had enough and wanted to eat me as well. I dealt with them already. Then I was taken to see a group calling themselves the Unshackled, and they insisted I join them. What a bother. Then join them! Okay, why? Why? You're making me scared to join them. You know that the Alliance does not ban merchants who worship the plagues, author from coming to the Xianzhou and trading here. This open-minded policy... Gosh. Stop typing so fast. How are you typing this fast? If somebody did this to me in real life, I would, like, put my phone down and, like, go back to it in an hour. Okay. You know that the Alliance does not ban merchants who worship the plagues, author from coming to the Xianzhou and trading here. This open-minded policy is bringing quite a bit of trouble for the Realm Keeping Commission as we try to maintain peace here. This group, the Unshackled, is one such trouble. Sure, its members are law-abiding individuals and have not committed any crime. However, these people believe in the path of abundance and that they will accumulate good karma if they release living things into the wild, thus earning good fortune for themselves. They have started to release more and more creatures, even including some invasive species. See what I said about irresponsible? It's quite a headache for the Commission. That's why we'd like you to infiltrate the Unshackled and crumble them from within. The Realm Keeping Commission will reward you lavishly. Alright, I'm in. I do think this should be stopped. Although the intentions are good, the methods are not. Don't sell yourself short. All 6 commissions are something something. This person bombing with text messages is really bad. Don't do this to people IRL. It makes them feel overwhelmed. Okay, don't sell yourself short. All 6 commissions are recounting your legendary exploits, infiltrating the disciples of Centicus Medicus and taking them down by wit. You're a professional when it comes to destabilizing such organizations. Oh yeah, I totally did that before. Of course, we won't force you. If you really can't dissolve them, you can always just give us intel on their future actions so we can prevent them from doing anything outrageous. Anyways, thank you in advance for the business. The Realm Keeping Commission will reward you lavishly, for sure. Alright. Okay, fine, we'll do it. April Naders, you're back. I just discussed with the 4 benevolent ones about the newcomer trial. It's 3 benevolent ones now. Well, we've agreed that we should let you solve the problem at hand for us. I believe you can tell that the creatures we released have formed a food chain. Heathen's plants were eaten by the Faunus red sheep, and my sheep were eaten by Tanya's beasts. If this goes on, all the merits we have accumulated will be in vain. Plants can't fight. That makes them the biggest loser. I don't have to worry, as I'll never have such concerns. That's why our microscopic faction is better than everyone else. One more word from you, fooling around faction, and I'll smack you. This is weird. Why are they like this? Okay. Please don't start another fight. Anyway, the newcomer trial for us too, as the master and student have been decided. We have to solve the food chain problem among the three benevolent ones. Indeed. You won't have this problem if you all stop the act of releasing wildlife. When did I become the student? Tell them like it is. This is out of the question. Abandoning the way of abundance will oust me from the team of life. I mean, if you did it in a responsible way, like, if I were in danger one day and needed Yoshi's help, I wouldn't want my merit account to be empty without a single kind of deed that I could take pride in. No way, being part of the Unshackled is glorious and meaningful. Finding the solution that meets the needs of all three of us is core of this trial. This newcomer trial is quite interesting. Please allow us to discuss it in private. April Naders, follow me. Alright. The living creatures released by this trio formed a food chain and consumed each other that has dealt devastating blow to their friendship and beliefs. But how can we guarantee the living creatures they released won't form a food chain? Get them to release in different worlds. How about we let them release the same species of creature? They are probably going to be hellbent on releasing what they want to release, so I guess we'll go with the different worlds. You mean we should ask them to release the living creatures in different places? These traveling merchants have to look after their businesses on the Luofu. They wouldn't be willing to do that. That's, I think, their problem, is that they're not willing to learn. I have an idea. Look, the living creatures these three love to release can form a food chain, but the same species won't hunt their own kind, right? Yeah. But the three benevolent ones are very stubborn. Once they have decided to do something, hardly anything can change their minds. Let's find out the similarities among the creatures they like to release. There must be a kind of being in this world that they can meet the needs of all of them. Okay, I guess we gotta go talk to everybody now. Alright, tell us your stuff. If you can pass this trial, it shows that you have great potential. What are the criteria for a species that can be released by the beast affection? Tell us all the things. If you ask me, I think everyone from the Unshackled should endeavor to free powerful beasts from human captivity. No more hunting falcons or fighting dogs. Let them unleash their vitality in nature. Okay, so she wants beasts in captivity. After all, it isn't in line with the laws of nature and the way they hunt the Xianzhou to allowing living creatures to hunt freely in the environment suitable for them. Okay. Alright. Tell me your stuff. What's the criteria? Our position is pretty straightforward. We aim to rescue and protect endangered species that are so overhunted and scarce they can hardly sustain their population. Alas, it was for this reason that I released the fauna's red sheep into Scargorge Waterscape. Little did I know that I was sending them to their demise. Oh, Shammy, good night, good night. I'm leaving probably after this little quest line is over, so it's about time for me to go too. We're getting close. I'm probably going to be on now for another 10 minutes or so. So have a good evening and sleep well. Capable of photosynthesis, easy to cultivate, and has no excretion. That would be a plant, the perfect creature to be released. Yeah, okay, wait for me to finish. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up that we're doing right now, and I think that's going to be it. Firstly, there's Tanya. She wants to free powerful beasts from human control. Next, it's Brenna. Her goal is to rescue endangered species that are unable to reproduce. Lastly, it's Heathman. His criteria is simply yet most demanding, as he's only interested in plants. In other words, we need to find an endangered, ferocious plant. That's so challenging. Do you have any ideas? I need to help these guys find an endangered, ferocious plant that they can just release into the wild. A man-eating plant? Do you mean a carnivorous plant? That's indeed a ferocious plant, but I don't think they're endangered species. If you've been to Vonwick, you'll know it's full of carnivorous crown flowers. Lately, there have been sightings of scary leaf walkers in Xianzhou, creatures with foliage growing all over their body. It's hard to say whether these things are human or plant, but I don't think anyone would want to keep them in captivity. How about inorganic beings? Do you mean mechanical creatures? Like cycranes and diddings? Oh my gosh. I think us releasing cycranes and diddings into the wild would probably be okay. Alright, I've changed my mind. This whole questline is just like redeemed itself. Your idea sounded outrageous at first, but now I think about it, it sounds even more outrageous. What's ferocious about cycranes? Besides, people seeing them fly by all the time, they couldn't be endangered. If there exists a mechanical life form species that is unable to be repaired or manufactured for some reason, it might fit the criteria. However, I never heard of such a place. I've been to a world that is on the brink of destruction. There's an isolated doomsday city called Belobog. Oh yeah. Belobog. I think I've heard of it before. Are you talking about the plant that has returned to the IPC's economical spheres recently? Yeah, Holy 8? I don't know. How intriguing. It is said that the plant was never heard from again after it was struck by a large-scale disaster. That was a Stellaron. If mechanical life forms were present on such locations, most of them will be troubled with technological regression. In that scenario, they can be counted as ferocious and endangered. Your idea is promising, but there's a problem. This thing isn't a plant. The word plant has a broad definition. I know where you're going with this. We can use a broad definition of plants to include mechanical creatures. Since you proposed this idea, you must know where a rare mechanical creature from Belobog can be acquired, right? Who should I turn to if I want to purchase Belobogian mechanical creatures? Serval, maybe? After all, she owns a workshop. Yeah, I'd probably go to Serval first. What am I asking about automations? Yeah, so automations were kind of like the cycranes. Let's see. Before we can continue this conversation, let me get to two things straight. Those things don't have a cockpit. You can sit in it. Okay. They are weapons for the Silvermane Guard, not for sale. What if I fix one instead? So I'll get the Silvermane, if they won't sell me one, but what if we can fix one? Your brain works pretty fast. We can't sell intact weapons, but won't be breaking any law if we pick a few broken models from the scrapyard and fix them up. Well, I'm going to send you a coordinate. Go there and find me as soon as you arrive in Belobog. Alright, looks like we're going back to Belobog. Okay. On that note, I'm going to call it, we're about 5 minutes early, but I think that's fine. This is a good stopping place. All right. I hope you guys have an awesome evening or day or morning, whatever it is for you. I will be back on, let's see, what day is it? Today is, it's Friday. Okay. So, tomorrow I am taking the morning off because the next 2 days are going to be very, very long for me. I have some IRL things that I have to take care of the next couple of mornings, so I will probably and then also Monday is Mother's Day, and so I will see you guys again probably on Tuesday if I'm not too tired, but I might actually do a full day off of everything on Tuesday and just do a recovery day. So if you guys don't see me until Wednesday, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just doing stuff IRL and offline. And but yeah, I hope everybody has a fantastic Mother's Day if you celebrate, or well, you know, I guess like everybody knows a mom somewhere probably. But yeah, I hope all of you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see everybody next week. And it was fun hanging out with you today. Appreciate everybody coming to these new Honkai streams. I actually really enjoy like reading and trying to do some like voice acting on the lines. So I hope you guys are enjoying that, because I am. I'm definitely enjoying doing the streams. It's fine, I have to do something. Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, Shami, good night. Hasath, good night. Thank you guys for joining me. Always enjoy seeing you every day. I will see you next time. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.